Guys, you are never ever going to believe what I found. So I found a little spot down here where the cattle was getting out. So I took my hammer and stuff and I fixed it. Fence all fixed. But I was just over here looking to see if the cattle has broke any other fences. And while I was walking, I just got to walking down here, you know. I was just walking in the woods, you know, just seeing what was down here. And it's incredible what we found. Try not to spoil it. You guys can probably already see it. We found a Minneapolis moline. Looks like a G1355. It also has a New Holland rollabar rake, I believe they're called. It's a 358. I mean, the thing looks like both of them look like they're in perfect condition, but I got no idea if this thing will start. I've got no idea. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's hop on it. Okay. I'm trying to do the thing. Okay, let's see. Come on. It is kind of chilly. I think we're good. Watch out for limbs. Make sure we don't hit. Dude, how long has this thing been back here? I wonder, is there anything else? I thought the previous owner said that he had moved everything out. Well, apparently he forgot about the Minneapolis. I mean, this is either his Minneapolis moline or the neighbor's Minneapolis moline. But I don't know if you guys know, but I don't just own a farm and a couple fields. I actually own like a lot of land on Westview, Wisconsin. Like, when I mean a lot of land, I mean like I own a lot. Like, you guys see all this like mountain area? I own all of that. I own everything. So, yeah. But I mean, like, where are we gonna put this Minneapolis moline? Where are we gonna put this? I mean, like, he was definitely doing some sort of hay work. I mean, like, I would rather bale without a rake, but I mean, he got a rake, so that's a free Minneapolis moline and a New Holland 258. Well, since we found something to rake with, I guess we could start raking the field. I mean, like, come on. Free equipment. Gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing. This sure is something you don't see every day. Look, there's the old Ford. We got a Minneapolis moline. Dude, we are rocking the old school. Gosh. This is... I'm speechless. How did I find this? Okay, which way does it go? Looks like... Let me just get out. Some of these rakes take hydraulics nowadays, so let me just... Okay, it doesn't take PTO or nothing. It's just one of those drop and pull. So, yeah. Okay. Looks like she goes this way, I believe. Yep, she gets spit out this way. Try and get this row as close to that row as possible, but I doubt we'll be able to get it in. Trying to. Might be a little messy because of the way we mowed this, but because I don't want like a million bales. Like I want like 2. Like, I'll only want like 100 bales at max. Also, one thing I need to tell y'all, my little neighbor farmer over there, he had some Holstein cows he didn't want anymore. So I told him I wanted to get into dairy, so he gave me 5 of his Holstein cows. Unfortunately, they was not free. He made me pay for them. But, I mean, we got Holstein cows now. I can always just come back for a second little swipe on that row. But, I mean, yeah. We finally got dairy cows now. We can finally start making some money. Check this back here. But, I mean, yeah, this is incredible. This day is just... This day is a day I thought would never, ever happen. I'm still speechless. Like, how did we find this? And the thing is, it runs perfectly. So this thing, it runs perfectly. There's like nothing wrong with this thing. I figured, I mean, like, I had to give her a little bit of a cold start, but like in general, she's good. We might have to get, yeah, this rake isn't one of them big ones. So we'll probably have to go for a second little batch on all these, second little drive-by on all these. But yeah. I wish I could adjust the way the rake was, but it doesn't look like there's any hydraulics or anything to do that. And as far as I know, this is how it was built. So, yeah. We can try and get them as close as possible, but we won't be able to get them directly into that row. But I mean, yeah, this is something you don't see every day. Like, we found a Minneapolis moline. We found a rake. What else you think could be down there? Shotgun, a cabin, there's 100% most likely a cabin. I 100% know we wouldn't own it, but I'm just saying there's a million things that could be down. Oh, what am I doing? I'm literally blind today. Almost ran into our soybean field. But yeah, we're just gonna get this raked. We'll probably bail this off camera, so sorry if you wanted to see the action of us bailing and stuff, but it's just not something I'd want to do on camera because it's just in general boring. But I mean, yeah. And here's a third row that we're gonna get into the same row. Gosh, this row right here is ugly. And just to make sure, there is no way of adjusting this. Okay, there's no way of adjusting this. Thought maybe there'd be a way to adjust this a little over more to the side, but we're just gonna have to go in for a second little sweeping of things. So I know I don't really rake the prettiest. It's just how this rake was built. You can't complain with how people invented their equipment. I mean, I know realistically it is not supposed to do this, but this is what happened to me, so it's fine. We can fix it up later. Not something I'd worry about really fixing up as of the moment. But is it always something we can fix up later? We could just bale this the way it is, but it wouldn't really make a difference in the amount of bales we get. It wouldn't really, make a difference in the amount of bales we get because we're just clumping them even closer together. Not really. These rows are pretty good. But yeah, like I was saying, it wouldn't really matter to really do much. We could get this row going. These rows up here are pretty close to each other. Nah, come on. And then it gets spaced out here again. So I feel like next time we mow this field, we're just going to be doing straight lines, because with all these different cuttings and the way I cut this field and stuff, it's ugly. And I cannot. I might be able to get this mixed into the same row, but that's like the only bit I could get somewhat mixed in. But I mean, yeah, this is finding an abandoned Minneapolis moline. Like, this is impossible, how I would say it. I would say this is impossible. And also, I want to say, last episode I said that field wasn't mine. I just want to, kind of stand corrected. That field is mine. I checked the actual fields I owned on the map. It's mine. I apologize. I was just trying to roleplay. I didn't know, but yeah, that whole cornfield and that grass that wraps around to the other side, that's all ours. But we'll keep that unmowed. Just say someone else rented that or something. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last episode that we're going to be doing most of our hay and dairy preparations. And then we are pretty much just going to be out there in the field harvesting. One thing we do need to do is we actually need to take a little bit of break from, raking. We'll let the Minneapolis moline rest for a little bit. We'll hop off. And we're just going to run down here to our little shed. Let's actually look at the soybeans, see how they're doing. Beans. Okay, the bean is still not ready. Okay. Wrong shed. That's the shed with my cedar in it. The correct shed is down here. Right here. Now, we're probably going to be doing soybean harvest first since we already have the header on. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some preparations and stuff. So, yeah. Climb up the ladder here. Let's see. The key here. That thing fires right up. And then the pedals and stuff are, yep, right here. Now I'm just gonna kind of lower the header and stuff to see if she's ready. Okay. Looks like one thing I need to do is, I believe I need to attach my PTO. I don't think I have my PTO attached. There we go. I got it attached now. And we'll lower it again. Everything seems to be working. We'll do that, and we're just gonna back her up and put her up. I was just doing a little test. If you guys are wondering, this is the John Deere 77. Gosh, what is this? Well, anyways, this is the John Deere 7700 gas short exhaust. Normally, I would be running a diesel, but the dealership did not have any diesels whatsoever. The dealership actually got a crap ton of equipment in recently. So, yeah. That might just pretty much call it for today's episode. I know it was pretty short, but, yeah, I mean, like, we found a Minneapolis moline, and, yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in the next one.